Hello chess lovers, Solon here, and in today's video I want to share with you a very sharp game played between Vasyl Ivanchuk and Magnus Carlsen. This game dates back to year 2008. We are in Bilbao at Grand Slam chess final. Ivanchuk opened up with e4, to which Carlsen answered with c5. Sicilian defense, something which up to these days Magnus Carlsen is choosing very frequently, but with one huge difference: nowadays he is more relying on neither variation, while in those times he was choosing this razor sharp dragon variation. Yes, in those days dragon was dominating in his repertoire. He was boldly choosing that sharp line, probably the sharpest line in Sicilian, right? Okay, against dragon, Ivanchuk is choosing the Yugoslav attack. Opposite side castlings are on the board, and this promises to be a bloody battle. a6. Here's Ivanchuk made a novelty played rook e1. Well, earlier h4 had been seen many times. For example, in that same year Anand played twice h4 against Carlsen, and by the way, very successfully won one game, drew the other. Topalov beat Carlsen with the line starting with h4. Dominguez Perez played h4 against Carlsen that same year, so the game ended in a draw. While in our game we have rook e1 continuation by Ivanchuk. Let's see what's in his mind. Bishop h6, a standard idea against dragon. By trading off the dark squared bishops, white is somewhat weakening opponent's king side. But after queen takes h6, rook takes c3 landed. A standard exchange sacrifice in dragon variation. a5. a4 is now the threat. If bishop d5, then e6. Here we go, f4. Meanwhile, white is also taking measures, but after knight g4, queen h4, we have a4. And now question arises, where should white hide this bishop? Maybe bishop d5 and then bishop c6 if e6. No. Ivanchuk is not even thinking about a defense, and he goes for a brutal bishop takes f7 check. Rook takes f7, e5. What a sharp game, guys. Yes, this is what happens when you are playing dragon variation. The board is just on fire. Knight goes to d5 and e6. We have a fork, and now white will win back the sacrificed material. Also, we have a hanging knight on g4. But this pawn on c3 is also hanging, right? And knight takes c3 check landed. King c1. Turns out that up to this point white had a slight edge, and with king a1 white could still dictate his will, in this case white can still keep that tiny advantage. But in our game, after knight takes c3 check, we have king c1, after which the engine gives a total equality. Bishop takes e6 by Carlsen, knight takes e6, and queen a5. Black queen is now coming to intrude inside white's queen side. At the same time, by playing queen a5, Carlsen is sacrificing this knight on g4. So these are moves, guys, which require a huge calculation, something which both players managed to do with engine's precision. And then Carlsen plays queen c3 check and sacrifices the second knight. Queen takes c2 check, king a1, but left with the queen and without the help of this rook and this pawn, all black can do is to give a perpetual check. And so we have it, a draw is on the board. This was a fighting draw, and I'm sure you enjoyed it a lot. Feel free to share this game with your friends as well. In the end, the chess problem for you, the task is to mate in 2. We'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in my next video. Take care.